We start today's news with Mintos, which is rolling out a very useful new feature for those who invest on a regular basis. It's called investment plans. From now on, you can schedule recurring top-ups to your automated portfolios weekly, every 2 weeks, monthly, or every 3 months. The setup is simple. Go to your chosen portfolio, select the investment plan option, choose your frequency and date, and confirm. You can edit or cancel it at any time. This change also comes with an important update to how cash works on the platform. Each automated portfolio now has its own independent cash wallet rather than drawing from your overall account balance. As a result, the Keep Available function, which lets you reserve a minimum amount of cash, has been removed. Money will no longer be invested automatically from your general balance. You'll need to top up each portfolio manually or set up an investment plan if you want it to keep growing on a regular basis. It's a change that gives you more control and clarity over where every euro goes, though it's worth reviewing how your portfolios are set up to make sure cash doesn't sit idle without being invested. Investment plans are available for core loans, custom loans, ETFs, and high-yield bonds portfolios. Afranga is launching Save Smart, a new fixed-term investment product with monthly interest payments. The idea is to offer a simpler and more predictable option for investors who prefer not to select loans one by one. Here's how it works. You choose a term of 3, 6, or 12 months. You see the applicable interest rate up front, you invest, and you'll receive interest payments every month. At maturity, your full principal is returned. At launch, Save Smart will be available exclusively through Stick Credit as the loan originator. There's also an automatic reinvestment option for your principal at maturity, which you can enable or disable before the term ends. One important detail: Save Smart investments are not liquid at this stage. You cannot withdraw your funds before maturity, so only use it with money you're comfortable committing for the full chosen period. And if you're investing manually on Afranga right now and only until March 31st, you'll find Stick Credit loans offering a 16% return over a 36-month term. If you're not yet investing on Afranga, signing up through the link in the description will get you a 0.5% bonus on everything you invest during your first 90 days. A few months ago, Astera Estate announced an important step in its vertical integration strategy: a CLT and GLT timber production factory in Adazi, Latvia, just under 8 kilometers from the Esteres village project. Operations are expected to begin in the fourth quarter of 2026. The factory will supply Astera Estate's own projects, but will also sell components to external customers in Latvia and export markets such as Germany and Austria. Around 80% of production is planned for external sales, making it an independent business line within the group. An additional revenue stream that's decoupled from the housing development cycle. The factory will be staffed by the technical and commercial team from the affiliated company currently operating in Aluksne, with existing orders and sales agreements already in place from day one. This project is available to invest in on the platform, offering a return of 14.5%, plus the 4% cashback from the campaign we'll talk about later in this video. Astera Estate has also launched its loyalty program, which offers additional interest on top of all your active investments, automatically, with no forms to fill in or buttons to click. Your level is calculated based on your total active investment across the platform and updates on its own as your portfolio grows. There are 4 levels, with 10,000 euros or more, bronze level and an extra 0.5% per year, with 25,000 euros, silver and 0.75%, with 50,000 euros, gold and 1%, and with 100,000 euros or more, platinum with an additional 1.5%. The bonus applies to all your active projects, not just new ones, and the extra interest is calculated daily. The only exception is if you've had an early exit processed. In that case, your eligibility is suspended for 180 days. And we have a very significant piece of news for those of you following Devon. MJL Enterprises has completed the repayment of all outstanding obligations from the projects that were hosted on Crowdlending, the intermediary platform that shut down some time ago. The total amount repaid has reached approximately 1,450,000 euros. This covers 100% of the principal, 100% of the interest accrued since 2021, an additional 3% penalty payment for investors, plus all legal fees and outstanding Crowdlending invoices. All of it funded from MJL's own capital and cash flows from the Jelgava project, with no investor funds from the Devon platform used to cover these historical debts. This is exactly what it means for a group guarantee to be real. Not just on paper, but with every last euro returned. For Devon, this closure is also what led to the creation of their own platform. Their experience with Crowdlending pushed them to eliminate intermediary risk by managing everything directly. With this milestone, MJL maintains its track record of zero defaults across its entire history. And now let's move on to the active campaigns and promotions this month. As always, remember, it's important to invest only when they fit within your strategy. Make sure it's you taking advantage of the campaigns, not the other way around. Indemo has its Spring Welcome campaign live with cashback of up to 5%. The campaign runs until March 31st. If you'd like to take advantage of it, you'll find the link in the description of this video. And speaking of Indemo, the platform has published a really interesting article about their investment model in discounted mortgage debt, what's known as NPLs, or non-performing loans. It explains clearly what they are, why Spain is one of the most mature and transparent markets in Europe for this type of asset, and how Indemo opens up access to a strategy that until now was only available to institutional funds. If you want to better understand what you're actually investing in when you use Indemo, it's well worth reading. You'll find it linked in the description. Astera Estate has an exclusive bonus for our community, available only until March 31st. New investors who sign up through the link in the description of this video will receive a 2% bonus on everything they invest during their first 90 days. And for all investors, the Build and Benefit campaign is running with 4% instant cashback on all investments made between March 2nd and April 30th, 2026. The cashback is credited instantly and combines with the loyalty program bonuses, which can add up to a very attractive total return depending on your level. On top of that, every investor who participates during that campaign period is automatically entered into a prize draw. The prize is a fully covered weekend trip to visit Astera's village in person, return flights from any European country for 2 people, accommodation, a rental car, and a guided tour of the project. The winner will be announced in the second week of May. Devon has its Spring Boost campaign live with instant bonuses ranging from 4 to 5.5% depending on the manual investment level you reach during the campaign period. Bonuses are credited the moment you hit each tier. No waiting required. And if you have compound interest enabled, the bonus is automatically reinvested. The campaign will run until the total of manual investments across all participants reaches 3 million euros, so the timeline will depend on how quickly that fills up. To see the exact tiers and bonus amounts, log into your Devon account directly. Links to all the campaigns are in the description of this video. And you'll also find links to all the P2P investment platforms so you can take advantage of the welcome bonuses they typically offer for new investors. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What do you think of this month's news and campaigns? You know, I read and replied to every comment. Before you go, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It really means a lot and helps the channel grow. And subscribe so you don't miss more videos about investing. See you very soon.